Greed and corruption rule this city. Somehow I've managed to hold on to most of the morals I walked in with. In this business, integrity is a liability. She checks the coats at the club where Sarah performs. I called her in because she knows the way station like the back of her hand. Even on a damn Tuesday, the joint was buzzing with more pests than a hornet's nest. Any monkey business outside of the usual dealings, she would know. She's got a talent for looking guilty one minute and completely innocent the next. Probably a little bit of both. She was a strange canary. That much was clear. Wonder how much it would take to make her sing. She said her night had started on a good note. Sarah Tracey was on stage, enticing as always. Our lonely coat check girl would always be on the sidelines, and the sultry songbird was her obsession. She had memorized every trill, drum hit, hip swivel that hypnotized the crowd each night. She was in awe of Sarah's command of the room, the spell she cast so effortlessly over her audience. The job got old years ago, but she kept showing up. Never on time, of course. She played to her own tune, bored to tears when she wasn't being weighed down with wool and mink, hustling for tips. The regulars were used to her antics. By now, she was as much a part of the club as the wallpaper.
I am not the kind of girl that you want for a lover, 'cause I can blow your mind, but I won't.
It was just when the night was getting underway. The club slipped into a different mood. She'd never seen him here before. A dark stranger.
The more I'll be a stranger.
Her first instinct was to hide.
You got to let me set you free. You are not and never will be. You're not safe with me. Don't follow me to Zurich, Monaco, or Budapest. Lisbon, Barcelona, Macau.
She described to me how she watched the stranger sit at a table with the best view, as he wrote something on a napkin. The waitress delivered his drink order and passes the note. From her post in the back, it was impossible to make out what it said. She sees the waitress make her way to Sarah's dressing room. The coat check girl's pulse started to race. She was nosy. But when it all came down to it, not the type to fly into the face of danger. So she kept her head down and didn't tell anyone. Until now. A suspicious stranger with no name. And a message written on a napkin. Christ. All the by the numbers clandestine bullshit. I wondered if our coat check girl had been reading one too many pulp novels on her downtime. Not much to go on, even if she can be believed. I need to track down that waitress and see if this whole story holds water. I guess I'll need to find out who was slinging drinks that shift. But before I could ask her for the details, she was gone. And she took my notebook with her.